Welcome top news today.
Protesters holding placards attend a demonstration against U.S. President Donald J. Trump outside the United States Embassy in London on January 20, 2017 in London, England. Jack Taylor, Getty Images. Donald Trump is reportedly planning to visit the UK in February 2018. Campaigners are calling for huge protests if the visit is not cancelled. The news comes after the U.S. president sparked outrage by sharing anti-Muslim videos shared by a British far-right extremist. British campaign groups are promising to stage huge protests if Donald Trump visits the United Kingdom in early 2018. Stand Up to Trump, a campaign supported by the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament, the National Union of Teachers, Stand Up to Racism, and others, has released a statement calling for any trip by Trump to the UK to be cancelled, and pledging to protest if the US president does visit. A racist, misogynist Islamophobe thinks he is coming to the UK and at the very minimum his invite must be withdrawn, Stand Up to Trump spokesperson Maz Salim said in an emailed statement. If he visits, hundreds and thousands will come to block the streets for freedom because the road that Trump is building will cost lives. Every single one of us should stand up to Trump. The warning comes after a tumultuous week for British-American relations. On Wednesday, Trump retweeted a series of anti-Muslim videos shared on Twitter by a British far-right extremist, prompting universal condemnation from across the political spectrum in the UK. Theresa May and Donald Trump. PA. In a rare criticism of an American president by a British Prime Minister, Theresa May said it was wrong for Trump to have shared the videos. But Trump fired back, telling May in a tweet to focus on tackling terrorism in Britain. Theresa May previously offered to host Donald Trump for a state visit, an offer that remains on the table, despite the uproar. But no date has been set, and it seems likely that his first visit to the UK as US president will be a lower-profile working visit. The Times recently reported that he is scheduled to visit Britain for 2 days in February 2018, prompting the calls for huge protests. Sunday Times reporting Trump flying visit has been penciled in for 26-27 February, Labour MP David Lammy tweeted over the weekend. Save the date, he's going to be met by the biggest protest this country has ever seen. Sunday Times reporting Trump flying visit has been penciled in for 2627 February. Save the date, he's going to be met by the biggest protest this country has ever seen. Twitter.com with me GC4S6P, David Lammy at David Lammy December 3, 2017 In a statement, Stand Up to Racism co-convener Sabi Dalu said we are alarmed by reports that suggest Trump could be coming to Britain in February. Trump's recent Britain First retweets are a further chilling sign of his willingness to associate with a racist, Islamophobic and violent far-right intent on spreading hatred and division. In Britain, we have already seen a shocking rise in hate crime, 80% of which are racist. Trump's tweets and potential visit can only make things worse. All those that stand against racism must oppose his entry into Britain. In August 2017, a poll suggested that as many as 2 million Brits might protest if Trump came to Britain in a state visit in 2018.